come out and get 38 in the third. What's going on in the third quarter?
You know what? I think that's something we have to focus. You know, at halftime, they're making adjustments. I think for us, we need to make sure we stay locked in. You know, I think we're also getting used to, and when I say these things, I'm saying them as as facts and not as like excuses. You know, we need to win. You know, the fans come out here to see us win. We expect to win, but in that process of winning, you know, you have to look at every scenario. You know, and they're a playoff team, so they've seen everything. They said made some adjustments, and they went to their big guns. You know, and he got hot, and so for us, we have to know. You know, are we going to stick with him getting hot, or are we going to take it out of his hands and go with somebody else? And these are learning things that we have to be able to adjust pretty quickly, but make sure that we're staying within our own philosophy. And then, you know, I had some pretty key mistakes there that I'm going to be pretty upset for the next 2 days. So, but these are I guess they're growing pains, I guess, you know, and it's inexcusable. You know, I played a lot of minutes, only got one rebound, and you know, I know people are going to say, well, you know, what about your conditioning and this and that, but if coach, it's my responsibility to be out there, and I know Vooch is gobbling up all the rebounds. I got to steal one or two from him. So, you know, I think overall you take the good and the bad of it. The good was we didn't turn over as much today. I felt like you're starting to see Alfred really play the way he should. We got great minutes out of Maurice. We got great minutes out of Ben. We're starting to establish the pace of the game that we want to play. And the bad was we ran into a playoff team. Some of the big dogs got hot. We made some key mistakes down the line, and I think we didn't. When we were up 7-5, we should have continued to get in the flow of the game. You know, I think I rushed a couple shots. I should have made some more passes, and I think you know, we just let the way the game was. You know, the flow of the game. I don't think we were continuing to be as aggressive as we should have to the rack. You know, I think we were getting pretty good shots. So. At the end of it, hey, we lost. You know, tip your hat off to them. But you know, I am extremely optimistic about where we're going forward, especially with tonight. Okay, we put a half together, so let's try to put 3 quarters together, and let's try to win a whole game. You know, I think if we could just win every quarter, we'd be all right.
See, with the free throw discrepancy, it's obviously tough to win, and they're shooting 40.
Oh, you know, I didn't see nothing. So next question.
Is it difficult when it feels like it's something different every game? It seems like the first game there was offensive rebounds. The second game was the turnovers. Today
you look at it as bad. I look at it as good. We're not making the same mistakes, and so eventually we're gonna slim all that down, and good things are gonna happen. So for us, it's like if it was one glaring issue of like, oh man, we're getting beat on offensive glass, you look at all of us like, what the hell are you doing? Now it's like, okay, it's this, it's that, and so now we got to cut back, but we're adapting, we're adjusting, we're evolving. And this is what you expect out of a team. So you're getting better. We just ran into a playoff team, and a playoff team with veterans, and so they know what their bread and butter is, and we're still trying to figure that out. And you know, hey, we're trying to figure it out and not go 0-9.
Second time this season you've held somebody under 40%.
Right.
Playing better defense, but it's not translating. How frustrating is that?
It's frustrating, but it's like, hey, look, I think we need to understand when we get defensive stops, we need to make sure that we get good shots on offense. You know, with this new system and new guys got to know when their shots are coming, what's the right pass, what they're looking at. And I feel like today we figured it out in the first half pretty quickly. They made some adjustments, and then we're like, oh, crap, like, what do we do now? So we'll see that on film. We'll get better, and, you know, I'm pretty excited to get going on Monday. Sweet. Yeah.